What's up, guys? So, I do want to do a movie review about the movie The Housemaid, which was made last year. It's with Amanda Seyfried, and it's a really great movie. It's based off of a book, The Housemaid. I didn't read it, I didn't personally read it, but my son's aunt, Rachel, did read it. And so she said that in the book, it's a little bit different. The ending is a little bit different, but overall, it's like the movie. Anyway, so it's basically based. It's like a thriller drama movie. It's basically this girl who's trying to get a job, and she had gone to jail for like 10 years for murder, and she ended up looking for a job because she has to because she's on parole, and she finds this live-in nanny job. And so basically, Amanda Seyfried is the mom in the movie, and she lives with her husband and her daughter. And I don't want to mess up, I don't want to spoil the movie, but first it goes to the perspective of the man, and then it leads to the perspective of the woman, the wife. And it's just these little things that, when you're going through a marriage and a relationship, like little parts of the movie triggered me, and it reminded me of past relationships. And there was this one part of the movie where the guy says to this girl, when it goes to the perspective of like towards the end of the movie, I don't want to ruin it, I'm not going to go into details, but there's a part where he goes, it's okay. Like, I guess she did something that he didn't like, and he goes, it's okay, you'll learn. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that took me back 10 years ago when I was married to a certain someone, and I remember him saying that to me. Mind you, I was like 19, 20 years old, and I remember him saying that to me, like, it's okay, you'll learn. And that just leads to like how a guy slowly, how he can gradually just try to like control you in your life in what they want you to do. I'm not telling you that all men are this way, but especially when you're young and naive, like how I was myself 10 years ago and more, you get into these relationships where you have no experience. You go in just jumping into a relationship because you're in love. But then you are so unaware of how manipulative a boy can be, because that's what they are at that age, 19, 20, 21, 22. A boy, a simple boy. And you being a girl in love and stuff, you just want to make them happy because that's who you are as a person. You just want to make them happy. You just want to make it work. You want them to be happy. And I'm always that person that, I've always wanted to fix people. But obviously at this age, I've changed so much through past experiences when it comes to relationships that, you can't fix people's traumas. You can't fix them. It doesn't matter how much you love them in your own way. They have to evolve in their way, and they need to fix who they are to make an effort to work in the relationship, and that's it. And that sentence, it's okay, you'll learn, I heard that so many times from my ex back 10 years ago. And it kind of, I feel like that sentence made me feel a certain way, like, oh, you know what it made me feel like? Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. And I always felt the need to like cook better. And he was from a different ethnicity. So I was always Googling to see what his favorite meals were to try to correct it. And guess what? There is a point where I got good at making a certain meal. I don't want to name it, but yeah, I would do anything and everything to try to please this boy. And it's that sentence, it's so like disturbing because how dare you, at a young age. But anyway, so this movie, going back to the movie, like it triggered a few past experiences that made me unhappy, and that makes you very like sad for yourself because you went through that. But I think everybody should watch the movie because it gives you both perspectives of the husband, and then what he's going through, and what you think is the truth. You know, guys trying to belittle you and trying to make you look like you're crazy, and then the other side with the woman and her truth. So you get to learn both sides of the story, and that ending is amazing. It's badass, I think, and the acting was great. All of them were so good, and this man was so good looking, and you get to see some body parts from the man, and I was enjoying it. I really enjoyed seeing that butt, and it was so, passionate. Everybody loves the passion, I know I do, and it's great when you're in the beginning, and then you see the truth, and you're just like, how could you, do what you're doing? And it's just unfortunate what girls go through. I'm not saying that girls are the only people that go through like trauma and bad experiences. Men go through that shit too, but it's mostly talked about with women. Now it's more of a thing where, men get victimized, but I think it's this movie, like, a lot of people can relate to, because everybody's gone through a shitty relationship. And if you haven't gone through a shitty relationship, you are one of the lucky ones, because you probably are more emotionally mature and more self-aware of things. And man, it's crazy how a guy can twist things about you to get you to do things that he wants you to do. And you know what? Once you figure that out about a man, don't get me wrong, women do that too. I've met some girls that try to manipulate me to indirectly get me to say things or do things that they want me to do, and you're just like, yeah, I don't like that energy. Stay away from me. I'm telling you, I don't trust people. But with this movie, again, like, it's so good. You watch the movie, and if you're a book lover, read the book and then watch the movie. But I do recommend the movie The Housemaid. It's a really good movie. Also, be careful out there. Stranger danger. Be careful who you meet. I feel like the most charming people are the most dangerous people ever. I feel like people that come across like extremely nice and smiley and all this stuff are the most, why are you so nice? Why are you so nice all the time? That's just not normal to me. I feel like these are people that are up to something. But anyway, acting was good. Oh my God, then that house that they made that movie in, beautiful house. But I would not want a big house like that. That the house was huge, and yeah, it was a good movie. Not too long. It was like 2 hours, 2 hours and like 30 minutes or something. Like 2 hours, I guess 2 hours. But go watch it. 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and on to the next video. Bye, guys.